So let's see here. And he's gonna be hungry for sure. He always is. Boom. Look at that. Most venomous rattlesnake species of all, the neotropical rattlesnakes. This is the Crotalus pifanorum, to be exact. There are several different species actually that are considered neotropical rattlesnake. There we go, look at that. Literally took a few seconds. So, as you can see, that mouse is pretty much done already. I think I'm gonna include some slow motion footage of that strike again as well. Maybe that's gonna be interesting as well. There we go. I think I'm gonna film as well now how he swallows that mouse. As you can see, in comparison to his overall body size, that rodent isn't that big at all, so probably won't have to speed it up. Oh, there we go. See him yawn there. Always nice to see them kind of get their fangs back in place after they struck at the prey. Very interesting. Maybe he's gonna do it again. Are we gonna see? But again, oh, there we go. Can nicely see the fangs there. Typical for the neotropical rattlesnakes, they do have comparably small heads, but of course their fangs don't lack in size at all. But they can also be distinguished from the North American rattlesnakes pretty easily by like the overall body form as well. I don't know if you can see it properly on camera, but they have a very triangular shaped body. Very unlike the kind of stubby bodies the North American species have. If you look at them side by side, you are gonna know what I mean. I'm not sure if it shows on camera though. Look, now he's trying to figure out where the head is. Usually he does that reasonably quickly. So now he's looking a bit confused. There we go. Come on. I think he now needs to check the other end as well to be completely sure that he just looked at the head right there. See? Yeah, that's the wrong end. Now he's gonna get the head though. Just wait. See, there we go. Very nice. And you can also have a look at that nice patterning he has on his head as well. I hope you can still understand me like this where he's rattling. In general, I think the Crotalus pifanorum have some very interesting coloration and patterning, for sure. They are similar to Crotalus vigrandis, I think, with the patterning and overall appearance. I think they might be somewhat closely related. This is another rattlesnake species from Venezuela, where this species is from as well. But again, I'm not a expert in regards to the exact taxonomy. I think there is still a lot of uncertainty to how the different neotropical rattlesnake species are related to each other. Before they all were lumped into Crotalus dorissus, which is probably still the most well-known species of neotropical rattlesnake. But again, I think this is much more similar to Crotalus vigrandis in particular. And the different venom level of these snakes does vary from species to species as well. and even from locality to locality. So you really can't be certain about the exact components of this particular individual. For example, as well as there isn't much information about Crotalus pifanorum venom at all, but you can be sure that it is quite potent, because all the neotropical rattlesnakes, they are all more venomous than the North American counterparts, at least most of them, like Crotalus gutulatus from North America. They are known to have very strong venom, in particular for North American species, as they have a neurotoxic component within their venom. And with the neotropical rattlesnakes, on the other hand, the neurotoxins can actually make up the majority of all the venom components. Obviously, you need to keep in mind that the venom is a very complex composition of all kinds of stuff, and there really isn't any kind of a pit viper that I know of, at least, that is neurotoxic to such a large extent, So they do have a bit of a potential for sure, There is a case that is rather well talked about in older literature, at least, of someone getting bitten in the wild by a Crotalus dorissus terrificus, which is probably the most well-studied species of tropical rattlesnake. And he got bitten in the leg and passed away 20 minutes afterwards from respiratory failure. And there also are cases known, on the other hand, of people dying weeks even after a bite from kidney failure setting in. So it just goes to show that getting bitten by one of these can very well be a death sentence, but or at least if you don't get medical attention very quickly. There we go. So it seems like he's done with his meal though. I hope you enjoyed this video. I think he enjoyed that mouse as well. And see you in the next one then.